Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joe Raiti from Raity's Rides, and I know a lot of you saw my upload yesterday, my new vlog about Ford canceling, axing off, killing off the whole car lineup except for the Mustang and the 2019 Focus crossover vehicle, which I'm just so excited about. But I hope you got the sarcasm there because I'm really not. But anyways, I know a lot of people are frustrated, just like me. And I'm not even coming from the standpoint of being a Ford fanboy. I'm just talking about car enthusiasts, the car industry. I think this is a decision that is going to have some aftershocks in the industry, and I'm hoping that other manufacturers will step up to the plate and make some true enthusiast vehicles, or Ford sees their wrongdoings and changes it back. But I think the biggest question that people have been leaving in that comment section, which I want to thank all of you not only for watching, but also for leaving comments in the comment section. It makes the whole video thread really come alive with getting people's experience and thoughts and feedback and all that. The biggest question is, should I go get a Ford Focus RS or an ST or even a Fiesta ST now? Will values go up? Will my car appreciate? If I already have one, say you bought a 2016 Ford Focus RS, will your car appreciate in value? And that's really the big unknown. Obviously we need a crystal ball to figure this one out, but let me just give you a little insight and input to what I know about the car industry and understand about cars and values and whatnot. First of all, something is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. So that's something that I've had to explain to my students for years is just because something's old, just because they don't make it anymore, doesn't mean that it's valuable. If nobody wants it, then that kind of tells you what the value is. So when you look at the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, they killed that car off in 2016. 2016 was that final edition year. They only made, I think it was like 1,000 to 1,500 of them, and that was it. If you look at prices for Evos, whether it's an Evo 8, Evo 9, Evo 10, the cars, I wouldn't say are appreciating. I would say they're holding their value really, really, really well, especially the Evo 9s and the Evo 8s. Now, when we compare the Ford Focus RS to a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, there is some difference there because, they sold the Evolution longer in the United States. I think people were lusting after that forbidden fruit for a longer time, especially due to movies and whatnot. So I think that when it comes to comparing the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo and the Ford Focus RS, I don't know if we could do those head to head. And like I said, the prices are not appreciating. Yes, there are people who bought one that drove it 2,000 miles and now they're asking $60,000 for it. Sure, that's happening. But I'm talking about that everyday daily driver that has the mileage that represents how old the car is. The values are there. The value is staying stable, but I wouldn't say that they're appreciating yet. That's something that's going to come down the road, definitely not anytime soon. One of the reasons why I think the Ford Focus RS and the Ford Focus ST will not appreciate, or maybe value wouldn't even really change, is that as of right now, there's still plenty of inventory. At my local dealership, they have a 2017, a black one, brand new, sitting there. There's a dealership a few miles south of that that has three Ford Focus RSs. They have two 2017s, and then they have a red 2018 LE. They did cancel. Production has stopped. Production has stopped for any more RSs. That happened at the beginning of this month of April. This is the last day of April. So it happened at the start of this month that they stopped production. And when it comes to STs, the story is even more bleak when it comes to inventory. There are a lot of Focus STs still sitting on lots, and I see a lot of dealerships and Ford as a whole still doing incentives, still doing rebates. So I really think for the people that were looking for a Focus ST or a Focus RS or even a Fiesta ST, this year is going to be a great year to buy one, because I think the incentives and the rebates, especially since Ford is killing off their whole car lineup, is going to be even greater. Now, I can see some dealerships, especially when it comes to the RS, they may see this news. Maybe they even watch my vlog that I put up yesterday, but they may add some type of market adjustment to the MSRP. I think that's a big, big, big mistake because um, the cars are already there. I think they'll even sit longer if they put any type of admin or market adjustment on the price of the car. It's yet to be determined what's going to happen from here on out. Will the Ford Focus RS hold its value even better because they stopped making it? I think if the demand is there, sure, why not? That makes sense. It's all about supply and demand, and Ford did an amazing job with marketing when they brought the RS finally to our shores, and I think that's the big thing I'm confused about is that they invested all this money in the ST back in 2013, in the Ford Focus RS in 2016. All this marketing, uh, you know, trying to get to the fans here in the States with the RS. So we'll have to wait and see. We've been cheated for so long before that, never had any of the previous RS models. So it's yet to be determined on what is going to be the true effect of the values of the STs and the RSs according to this decision. And I think another question that we have to raise is, what is that going to do for other car manufacturers? Subaru is working on an all new WRX and a WRX STI for 2020. Will this decision by Ford affect their plans? We got to have competition, guys. We got to have different manufacturers making these enthusiast style cars at a good price. And it's one of those things that, yes, I understand that they were not making a lot of money probably on selling these vehicles, but think about it. If somebody, say, who's 25 goes and buy an ST or maybe even an RS, then they get married and they have a family, they're going to probably turn to Ford if they had a great experience with their ST or their RS, even though those are enthusiast vehicles, and maybe go get an Explorer or an Expedition or something like that. Um, we'll see exactly this decision in the end, how it affects Ford, um, and what it's going to do for other car manufacturers. But anyways, hopefully that answers some of your questions about the whole value thing. I'm still enjoying mine. I did not buy the car as an investment. And to be honest with you, if you're buying a car as an investment, especially a newer one, it's not going to turn you a profit very quickly. Yes, there are special unique cars like the Ford GT back in 2005, but for most part, cars depreciate. You use them, and that's what happens. And I'm fine with that. I understand that. I'm enjoying my car. Um, I don't plan on mothballing it and then bringing it out 20 years later so I could make a few grand on it. I'll probably have a bunch of other cars in between now and then. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please, I'm telling you, it's worth it to hit that subscribe button. I have something for everybody. Imports, I got my vlogs, I got domestics, muscle cars, racing, classic cars, whatever you're into, there is something here for everybody. If you want to see something specific on Raiti's Rides, or if you want me to talk about it, leave a comment in that comment section. Please check out my Twitter, my Instagram, and I have a brand new Facebook page, all Raiti's Rides, all original content. I like to put some exciting things that are coming down the pipeline, some sneak peeks, things like that, some behind the scenes stuff. So make sure that you go and you follow me on those different forms of social media. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.